இன்றைக்கி அவர் வாசித்த இந்த மிருந்தங்க சொல்லெல்லாம் பெரிய ஜீனியர்ஸ் ஆடுகின்ற ஒரு பெரிய பக்குவமான ஒரு சொற்கள். அப்பேற்பட்ட சொற்களை அவர் மிக அருமையாக கையாண்டார். அவருக்கு என் மனமார்ந்த பாராட்டுக்கள். அடுத்து வயலின் வாசித்தவர் தஞ்சை வாசுதேவ பிள்ளை அவர்கள். அவரது பையன், அவர் பெரிய நாட்டிய மேதை, தஞ்சை அருணாச்சலம் பிள்ளை அவர்களின் தம்பி புதல்வன். அனைத்து நாட்டிய ஆசிரியர்களுக்கும் இன்று வாசித்து வருகின்றார். அவரை பிடிப்பது என்பது சாமானியமில்லை. வெளிநாட்டில் தான் கச்சேரிகள் எல்லாம் செய்து கொண்டிருக்கின்றார். அப்பேற்பட்ட கலைஞர் என்று மிக அற்புதமாக அந்த கல்யாணி ராகத்தை அவர் கையாண்டது ரொம்ப அழகாக, ரொம்ப உணர்ச்சி படுகின்ற விதத்தில் அந்த ராகத்தினுடைய அமைப்பை அவரது விரல் மீட்டியது. அது இந்த நாட்டியத்திற்கு மிக ஒத்துழைப்பாக இருந்தது. அவருக்கு என் மனமார்ந்த பாராட்டுக்கள். அத்துடன் இன்று புல்லாங்குழல் வாசித்த ஏவி ரமணன் அவர்கள் ஒரு வங்கியில் மேனேஜராக, அசிஸ்டன்ட் மேனேஜராக பணியாற்றி வருகின்றார். அப்படிப்பட்ட அவர்கள் ஒரு மிக அற்புதமான தனது குரல் இசையால் நம்மை எல்லாம் பரவசப்படுத்தினார். அவருக்கு என் மனமார்ந்த பாராட்டுக்கள். இன்று ஒப்பனை செய்த கலைஞரை பாராட்டாமல் இருக்க முடியாது. திருமதி கலா மனோகர் அற்புதமாக அந்த குழந்தைக்கு ஒப்பனை செய்து, எவ்வளோ வேர்வை இருந்தாலும் அது கலையாத ஒரு அழகான ஒரு கேக்கை இவர்களுக்கு, அந்த குழந்தைகளுக்கு இட்டு மிக அற்புதமாக அந்த ஒப்பனையில் அவரது திறமையை காண்பித்தார். அவருக்கு என பாராட்டுக்கள். இன்று தொகுத்து வழங்கிய வர்ணனை செய்த சண்முக வடிவ முருகேசன் அவர்கள் அற்புதமான தமிழ் சொற்களால் நமக்கு எல்லாம் அந்த பாடலுடைய பொருளை உணர வைத்து நம் நாட்டியத்தை அனுபவிக்கின்ற அளவுக்கு அந்த நிகழ்ச்சியை தனது தமிழ் சொற்களால் மிக அற்புதமாக அவர்கள் வர்ணனை செய்தார்கள். அவர்களுக்கும் எனது பாராட்டுக்கள். இன்று இந்த குழந்தையை வாழ்த்த வந்திருந்த அனைத்து பெருமக்களும், அவருடைய இஷாவினுடைய பெற்றோர்கள் எந்த அளவுக்கு ஒரு மக்களிடையே அன்பும் பாசமும் வைத்திருக்கிறார் என்பதற்கு இன்று வருகை தந்துள்ள அத்துணை கலை நெஞ்சங்களும் மிக அற்புதமாக குழந்தைகளை நல்ல வாழ்த்தி கரவொலி ஊற்றி அவர்களை உற்சாகப்படுத்தினீர்கள். அவர்களுக்கும் வந்திருக்க எல்லோருக்கும் எனது நன்றினை தெரிவித்து என்னை அழைத்தமைக்கு நன்றி கூறி விடைபெறுகிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம். இன்று சிறப்பு விருந்தினராக வந்த 2 பெரியோர்களுக்கும் என் நன்றினை தெரிவித்து அவர்களை மேடைக்கு பேச அழைக்கின்றேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
ஐயா அவர்களுக்கு நன்றியை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறோம். Dr. K. Shyamsundar is an Indian Police Service officer of 1977 batch of Tamil Nadu cadre. After serving for 3.5 decades, both in Tamil Nadu and in the center, he retired on superannuation on 30th April 2012. During his tenure, he served as District Superintendent of Police, Tuticorin, ADC to Governor, Deputy Commissioner of Police, Law and Order, South Chennai, DIG of Ramnad Range and Viluppuram Range, Inspector General of Police, Economic Offences Wing, Financial Institutions CBCID, Director Fire and Rescue Services, Director General of Prisons, DGP and Director Vigilance and Anti-Corruption, Tamil Nadu, and as CMD and DGP, Tamil Nadu Police Housing Corporation Limited. No one in India is more experienced than Dr. K.R. Shyamsundar in the investigation of bank fraud cases, and he has supervised 650 bank fraud cases, including a dozen cases worth rupees 100 crores and more. He has been decorated with 2 President's Police Medal for his meritorious and distinguished service, and he was the youngest to be decorated with this honor. We request him to honor this occasion with a speech.
Chief guests, Kalimamani, Shri Kuttalam, M. Selvam, Shri Bala Kutti, Kalimamani, Shrimati Tanjavur Rajalakshmi, and Natuvangam, Guru Kalaimamani, Tanjavur Rajalakshmi, vocal Bama Vishweshwaran, Mirudangam, G.V. Guru Bharadwaj, violin Shri Tanjai Piri Muruganandam, flute by P.V. Ramana, and makeup by Kala Manohar, comparing Shilbi Shanmuga Vadivu Murugan, and consume Shanti dress T. Nagar, and photos and the August gathering of all those present, and the proud parents of Isha. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me immense pleasure to stand before you this evening to witness an excellent performance by Isha. And congratulations for the way in which Guruji Kalaimamani Tanjavur Rajalakshmi has brought up the child. As a police officer, to march becomes extremely difficult. And coordination. Here we see a small child perform very, very complicated movements and footwork, and what a abhinaya, and the dance was really superb. And thinking back, the way in which Bharatanatyam classical dance is known for its grace, purity, and tenderness, and poses like sculptures. That's really excellent. And we all know that Nataraja, Lord Shiva, is a god of dancers. The original name of Bharatanatyam is from Sadir, Chinnamelan, and Desiyattam. Possibly, if we talk about the etymology, Bharata Muni wrote Natya Shastra, and Bhavam means expression, Ragam means music, Tadam, rhythm, Natyam, dance. And if you think about this Bharatanatyam, it is said to be the embodiment of music in visual form, a ceremony and an act of devotion. And Chief Guest really, Selvam has brought it clearly. It is not difficult to become an engineer. It is not difficult to become a doctor. Not at all difficult to become a businessman. And police officers may be difficult, but dance is exceedingly difficult. And we just see, we know that it has got three distinct elements: Nritya, rhythmic dance, and Natya, dance with dramatic aspects. And Nritya, it is combination of all these things. And we talk about the Saraboji king, the way in which the quartets, Chinnaya, Punnaya, Sivanandam, Vadivelu, all re-edited the Bharatanatyam program and into the present shape, like Alaripu, Jadishwaram, Saptam, Varnam, Tillana. And the descendant of these four formed the original stock of Natvas. And actually, when you think about the dance of Bharatanatyam, it is concerned with the fire dance. And we know in all the southern states, with various forms, and Odissi depicts water as the main thing, Kuchipudi as earth, and Mohiniyattam air, and Kathakali sky. The movement of an authentic Bharatanatyam dancers resemble the movement and dancing flame. And if we talk about the two things, we talk about the Lasya, the graceful feminine movements, and Tandava, Ananda Tandavam, masculine aspects. And this little child, Isha, depicted both in one. It is extremely difficult, but really it was the excellent performance. And we know that Bharatanatyam had a dip in the medieval ages, and then it was E. Krishna Iyer who raised the social status of Bharatanatyam and greatly popularized it. And no one could forget the contributions made by Rukmani Devi, Arundel, who was instrumental in modifying particularly the Pandava Nallur style. And we have different styles. We call us Vadavar style, Tanjavur style, Mysore, Kanjipuram, and so on and so forth. And the way in which now all this Bharatanatyam now is simplified in Abhinaya, 4 types, Angalika. So this we can keep on talking, but the way in which the child has depicted, and it was exceedingly good. And you know the Tolkappiyam and Silappatikaram, they are information of ancient culture and society, arts, music, dance were highly developed and played a major role. And earlier that it was meant for Karnas, that is but celestial Apsaras, and Kali Yuga, the center of the most arts in India, the bhakti, devotion was given the top priority and given. And before I just conclude, I have to request to the parents. Generally, at the young age, these days, parents, especially mothers, take the child to tuitions and to play cricket or tennis or Bharatanatyam. It becomes almost a ritual. And they say it is a form of an exercise. After some time, they forget about it. Now, these days of the education, you just cram something and do something and forget about it. My request to the parents is, please make the child, let she take it as a profession and continue. And you should really, the way in which you want to give the honor to Kalaimamani Shri Tanjavur Rajalakshmi, she should take it as a profession. But God knows, we said Indians are exceedingly good, the brain and the chest. But when it comes into the time of 9th standard, they immediately, everybody says, forget about everything. You concentrate. You should become, and this, you want to become engineer, you want this, and 4 or 5 years, this is where the world level, the Indians are top till the age of 14, 15, and then when it comes to the 9th standard, 14, there is a dip. I don't know. This is where I personally, because we do not consider so many things, sports as a profession, we do not consider dance as a profession. This is where we lag behind in so many aspects. Everybody is tuned, then, because society expects, and because we live for others, we want to live for others. This is where exactly we fall back. Why not we live for others? Everyone should have a space. Give the child a space. And I request the parents, please give her a chance so that she will have a great thing. And we have Dr. Padma Subramaniam, the child should develop into a finest artist. With this request, I thank you very much for giving me this opportunity today, this one. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for those enlightening words. Mr. K.V. Bala, Chairman of BVK Group of Companies, is a BTech MBA from Bharathidasan University, Trichirappalli, and has done an advanced management program from Stanford University, USA. He initially worked with lending institutions like ICICI Limited, Tata Finance Limited, All Bank Finance Limited, and gained experience in field of corporate finance, project advisory, and merchant banking. Thereafter, he promoted Indus Finance Corporation Limited in 1992 with the main objective of providing capital assistance, corporate advisory services for projects, and corporate lending activities. Through Indus Finance, he was associated with various companies and has co-promoted various other ventures such as Indio Wind Energy, Indonet Global Limited, Becke Properties Private Limited. He has won Golden Eagle Award for Prestige and Quality Europe 2010 by Actualidad, an industry magazine based at Spain. He has also won Trailblazers Award 2010 from Times Group and Best Performing Wind Farm Award from IWPA, and also Best Winner 2011 Award from World Confederation of Business USA. He has also been involved in the public service as Senior President of Saurashtra Chamber of Commerce, member of CII and various industrial bodies, and ex-National Council member of IWPA. We request him to give us a few words on the program.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and the chief guest, Tanjavur Rajalakshmi, and Kutalam Selvam, and the special guest, Dr. Shyam Sundar. Especially, I should today, I was so impressed. Isha, I just saw her as a small child, and at this age, she was able to concentrate on such a difficult art or form of Bharatanatyam, learning Bharatanatyam at this age. And also she has come to do this debut in front of all of us. It's really like Dr. Shyam Sundar said, there are so many things we all keep thinking about it or doing it, but at this young age, doing something like this, pursuing and seriously a Bharatanatyam, it's one not only for her, it's also a lot of culture values. There are so much of poses and abhinayas and all that, whatever they were explaining. I'm not an expert in Bharatanatyam, but one thing is, I'm clearly, it's got a value. It has got a lot of health benefits too, for the children, for the age. We all in this modern world, we see the kids doing a computer gimmicks, we just keep on growing with the computers and things like this. But music, art, they all have an important role in the human life. Whichever level we go, they have a huge value. But as Dr. Shyam Sundar said, many of us don't pursue them as a profession, sports and other fields. So it is very good to have each one child having something like this at that young age. And I congratulate Isha for having, spending so much time and learning this art. It will definitely be very much useful for her in future. Wherever she goes, certain things like, we have some courses or we have some things, particular field may not have a value in some other place. But arts like this, music, painting, they all have a universal appeal and value. They come in handy in so many places. You don't need a language, but everyone in the world, they appreciate this kind of a dance, without any language barrier. Especially like one more thing is because of the health benefits and other things also come with it. As Dr. Shyam Sundar said, we should not stop such kind of an activities after 9th or 10th and things like this. She should be allowed to pursue something as a profession if possible. I wish her all the best, and I congratulate the parents too. Also, that Madam Rajalakshmi, the way, at this age, teaching a small child and grooming her to perform a difficult form of this Bharatanatyam in front of all of us today. And moreover, we also could enjoy last 2-3 hours giving away our other kinds of regular business activities or worries. It was a very nice evening.